Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton Resort review by us, at least in our opinion. First off, let's get the complaints out of the way. The sun was too hot, the water was too wet, and the beer was too cold. We'll start with the room, which we've done another video that it's in, and my wife narrates it, and here it is. So we're at the Grand Palladium in room 3533.
We're at the Lady Hamilton.
Oh, Lady Hamilton. Same thing, Grand Palladium. But I was saying this room is nice. I'll let Cheryl tell you.
So here's our mud room.
Yep.
And then off to the right, you have our bathroom with the shower. We just got here, so we haven't really explored too much, but here's our shower.
Yeah, nice.
And of course, the toilet, the sink. And this is something that I've been looking forward to, the soaking tub. I'm very excited about that. So then you come out back out here, and we have a spacious closet. Now we were supposed to get a robe and slippers.
Uh-oh.
I do not see the robe and slippers.
Oh, no.
We have the safe. And then the lovely bed.
Yes, that's a nice bed.
And then a little sitting area.
Yeah.
And I believe this turns into another bed, a fold-away bed.
Yep, so if we get in a fight, one of us will be
He's
sleeping there.
I've got the queen bed.
Yep. Yeah, the queen gets the queen.
And then we come out here, and we have our nice little porch.
Porch or deck? A deck.
Deck. Very lovely.
And if we get in a real bad fight, one of us will be sleeping out here.
Carl. Carl
Probably
will be
not
sleeping
me.
out here.
But the view's really nice. This is, so far, this is a really nice place. I don't see how people complain about this, but maybe we'll find some.
Oh, nice reading chair.
Cheryl, is there a stock fridge?
Let us find out.
I think there might be.
So here's the fridge. What's in here? Oh, so here is our coffee, which is
Tea.
a plus.
Yes.
I'm a big coffee drinker. So here is our fridge.
Look at that, even a Snickers.
We have Red Stripe, Presidente, Coke, Diet Coke, water, Fanta, Sprite, and some more water, which is very needed.
Yeah. And some peanuts and chips.
And I will tell you, I'm very hungry.
Yeah. This is the room.
I like these chairs. This would be perfect for reading.
Yeah. Pretty nice room overall, I think. I think this is going to be good.
Yes.
We found the resort to be very handicap accessible. There's only one problem. You would have to get a room on the first floor. None of the places have elevators. Everything stairs. So other than that, you know, the pools, the walkways are easy entry. The food. There are 8 restaurants, 13 bars, and 3 buffets. This is a list of the restaurants. Unfortunately, we only were able to eat at 2 of them because we weren't there that long. But this is the breakfast buffet, which was good every morning. One of the things that it did have was a Bloody Mary bar. I personally didn't have one, but if I had wanted to, they had plenty of food. I see other Facebook resort posts, people saying, or even TripAdvisor saying that some of these resorts are running out of food. Well, I can tell you the week we were there, they did not run out of food. They had plenty, and a lot of variety, a lot of Jamaican dishes, which, you know, was kind of nice. Always a ton of bacon, sausage, plenty of eggs. They even had an omelet station. They had a waffle station too, which was pretty neat. But yeah, this was really good. And then when it comes to juices, there was definitely plenty of choice. Chocolate milk, strawberry milk, then all different types of juices. One juice I didn't really see there was soursop. Most resorts have it down there, which it's a very good juice to drink. This is one of the restaurants that we ate at, the Suntory. It doesn't look like there's a lot of food on the plate, but we were stuffed after we left. It was very good. The presentation was good. Yeah, I would, if we went back, not if, but when we go back, I'll definitely eat there again. I thought it was very good. I would have to say though, my favorite was the El Dorado Steakhouse. That was really, really good. Everything tasted real good. It was cooked to perfection. It was atmosphere was good. Now the jerk chicken hut, I gotta say, I've been all over Jamaica and had jerk chicken, but it's really hard to say this, but at this resort, it was the best jerk chicken that I ever had. And if you see the size of the plates, they're stuffed. The other thing is the patties. The patties are good. And then there's the coffee. They have a coffee cafe, like it opens at 8. I wish it opened sooner, but it had everything. You can get alcohol, coffee drinks, and just regular. But now for kids, we didn't have any kids with us. Our kids are grown, but there's a lot to do for kids. A lot of resorts don't have anything, but this one had all kinds of clubs, as you can see, for different age groups. And then the water park that they had, I was thinking if I was a kid, I would have loved this. This is early in the morning, so I mean everybody's still in bed. But yeah, this was kind of makes you want to be a kid again. I didn't really see any adults going down the slides. Not saying that they couldn't, but I just personally didn't see any. But yeah, I think any kid would like this. This is early in the morning, calm before the storm. Then the gym. Now, we always say we're going to go to the gym. This time, we didn't lie. We did go to the gym to videotape it. But it seemed like they had all kinds of, I mean, there was 2 rooms. One was like cardio, which had, the treadmills, very clean. It was nice and cool in there too, because when we went, every day was like 95. So this is really nice. This is the weight room. They, very modern for a resort. Once again, this is early in the morning. There's really nobody in there, but later in the day, I did see quite a few people in there. Now the entertainment. Their entertainment was family friendly. They had different like dance shows at night. Guys like this doing tricks. It was kind of nice. It actually was nice and cool in that room too. They had these huge fans blowing on you, so it was really nice. But yeah, it was it was a lot of fun. As you can see, there's some kids in the crowd, so it was definitely family friendly. This guy was pretty neat. Now, live music at the Infinity Saloon Bar. After the nightly shows, they had live music. Some of the bands are actually pretty good, but we did it almost every night. Now, pools and spa. There are 5 pools. This was the main pool. Supposedly, it's the biggest pool in all of Jamaica. It actually had a swim-up bar. It was huge. And then this was the spa pool with a lazy river, which was kind of neat. I mean, it didn't really go too far, but it was kind of nice. And the couple times that we went, we were the only ones there. I don't know why people don't use this more. But everything, it's just a real nice area, very quiet. There was no music at all, which I don't mind music, but this was kind of a quiet area. Now, if you did go down the lazy river, you'd go to the spa section, or you could take the shortcut, just 2 minutes away. But it was a nice swim. Not really long enough to really put a tube in it or anything like that, but to swim or whatever, it's kind of nice. All it did is loop around. Now they had all kinds of different types of things. Turkish bath, I mean everything, sauna. Right here's a sign of, if you use it, how long you should use it. I didn't use any of them. My wife and my brother did, and they seemed to like them. There was a hot tub with hot water, and they also had another tub with freezing cold water in it. The Turkish bath. And like I said, for some reason, every time we went to this area, there was nobody there. This is the adults only pool. It's small, a heck of a lot smaller than a main pool, but it was nice. The view was nice. There was a bar there. And then now the beaches. Actually, we only showed you 3 of the pools. I couldn't find the other 2. But this is at the beach. The water was really warm, nice and clear. Really nice. Now this was Sunset Cove. We went there one day. Next time we go, I want to spend a couple days there. This was, I think, the private beach for the travel club. But yeah, as you can see, the water just crystal clear. Bath water warm. It was great. Now there's a coral reef where I went to, where a kid would go. It was only a couple feet deep, and you could see a ton of fish. But you can go out deeper and snorkel. But if you have small kids, this would be great, because it's like 2 feet, and you see all these little fish swimming around. There was a couple good-sized fish, but nice to see. Should be a couple, yeah. But it was kind of neat having them swim by you. Now shopping, they did have a resort store. Had a lot of nice souvenirs. A little pricey, but what resort isn't? But it had, everything you needed and everything you didn't need. But the selection and the variety was good. Most, they have one type thing, but this had, there was a lot of nice things in there. Jewelry. You could buy booze to take home, although you get it cheaper at the airport. But yeah, it was nice. We picked up a couple things that we forgot at home. Good for that. They also had a wedding shop or a wedding store, whatever. And my wife and I were like, wow, can you imagine if we would have gotten married there? I mean, it would have been really nice. Maybe someday we'll renew our vows and have it done there. But and as for activities, now there's a small casino on the resort. We only went in there once, but for activities they have ping pong, miniature golf. There's, behind that white wall is archery. Then they have a soccer field, which we did not play. It was way too hot. But they did play at night. This was there was locals and employees playing, but it was fun to watch. But I mean, there's no way I would have had a heart attack. It was so hot. Even at night, it was really hot. But it was fun to watch them, and a lot of them are really good. Now, for beach activities, they have soccer or football, whatever you call it, volleyball. And then there's a jetty. I tried walking on it barefoot, which was a mistake. If you're gonna do it, definitely, sneakers or swim shoes. But the view was really nice. Now the other thing was cats. Now I've been to resorts where they're swamped with cats. This cat here was the 3rd cat that I'd seen in the time I was there. And he was somewhat friendly until he found out that I didn't have anything for him, and then he was like, yeah, I'm out of here. But and then overall the views were just, it's a really nice resort, a lot of nice scenery, very peaceful, a little bit of heaven. Now my likes and dislikes. My dislike would be the Infinity Saloon Bar. And the reason why, it was hard to get a chair there at night. And then when you went to the bar, it took forever to get a drink. So what we ended up doing is we went to the sports bar, and we had a lot of fun there. One of my likes was having an ATM on the property, which is kind of nice. We've been to some resorts you have to leave the resort to get money, and this was a $6.50 charge, which isn't bad for out of country. But like I said, the likes was a sports bar. They were open till like 5 in the morning, which was kind of nice, and they serve food in there. A ton of TVs with different games going on. They had a couple pool tables in there, and then a lot of the guests, they'd have pool tournaments. They had ping pong. Yeah, it was really nice, and it was cool in there. Now my biggest like was the staff. They were some of the nicest people, and they made everything better. They were great. And then the other like that is that I liked was the treatment of the guests and their employees. The shuttle service was also nice, especially when it was really hot. And it's like, because it is a big resort, and you could always catch a shuttle, which was kind of nice. And this was one of the things that got me. I asked, what was this set up for? And they said, oh, it's employee award ceremony, and they give out awards to to different employees. And I thought, wow, that was really nice. A resort actually doing something for their employees. It's almost unheard of, at least the places we've gone. So I thought that was really good. My closing thoughts on this place was we had a great time. Our only issue is we stayed five days. We should, next time we'll stay longer. But overall, it was great. My tip for anybody watching this: don't believe everything that you read on TripAdvisor, and don't believe everything on Facebook. We're I think, in a time where people are just very disgruntled and they love to complain. Some of the complaints, I mean, you got to laugh. Some of them, they are a little true, but for the most part, they're ridiculous. But please don't let that hinder you from going. Like I said, in the week we were there, we had a great time. It was very nice. And I tell you what, this is a resort to get behind. Any resort that takes care of their employees like what we've seen is somebody that, we want to support. So definitely we'll be back. And hopefully this helps in your decision to go there. I thought it was a great family place, for everybody, small kids. There's plenty to do, like I said, handicap accessible. I mean, it was very good, and we definitely will be back.